Welcome back to this Spoken English channel, everyone. Today I am going to talk about a very significant topic which is very much important to discuss about, because many learners claim that whenever they try to speak English, their mind go blank. Let's understand why it happens. Firstly, what you should understand that why it happens to you. It may be problem of your vocabularies, it may be problem of your practice, it may be problem of your phrases, that while speaking phrases do not come, words do not come, and it may be problem of your brain. Your brain may not have intent to think in English. Your brain may not have absorbed, may not have intent to speak English language. To just think all the time in English. So I'm going to give you 6 important tips which are very much important, and I can claim that those tips are going to make you a good speaker of English language. But you have to follow those tips consistently. There must be consistency. You have to be consistent enough to learn anything. So first one, what you have to do, that you have to expand your vocabularies. The more you expand your vocabularies, the better a speaker you become. Because just think about it. If words do not come in your mind, it means you do not have good enough words in your mind. You are just running out of your vocabularies. And I'm not saying that only you have to learn vocabularies, but also you need to learn phrases. Because when you make combination of phrases and words, your English will be masterpiece. Your English will be regarded in a good manner, which you want. And just, because of lack of vocabularies, lack of phrases, you are unable to speak this language. And people just think that you are an uneducated person, you are an illiterate person, that you don't know English. Because in this time, in this era is all about science and technology, all about just exploiting yourself. And if you do not know this language, it means you are just an uneducated person. People will see you in a different way, right? So first, you must improve your vocabularies and phrases. Let's jump into second tip. Build your confidence by practicing. Words do not come in your mind. Why? Because your brain has not been trained to think in English. Your brain is not working in English. So you have to make your brain think in English, so that all the time it just makes sentences in English. So everything can be done with practice. Practice makes man perfect. Practice has power to change you. Practice has power to transform your career. So this is most significant a thing you have to work upon. Because confidence, how confidence comes? Somebody may know English. Some of you may know English, but lack of confidence, they are unable to speak. They are unable to express themselves. Right? So practice, it can be any way to practice. Just if some kind of activities are being done. For an instance, your sister is just studying, right? So you can make sentences. My sister is studying, my sister is reading a book, my sister is teaching my brother, my sister has finished her homework. Just you can speak, you can just make sentences like this all the time. Right? Let's jump into third tip. So third tip is reading. What happens when you do it, that your brain keeps being trained, your brain keep absorbing vocabularies, keep learning vocabularies, and the main advantage for reading is that to clear your thought. The more you read, the more it becomes clear to speak, and you never make hesitation to speak this language, right? So you need to understand the power of reading. You can read anything. It could be your own college books, it could be your own school book, it could be newspaper, and just try to read each and every day. And when you find a new vocabulary, just write down and just memorize your tone. Getting my point? I hope you are getting. Let's understand 4 tips. 4th tip is to improve your listening skill. So you must understand the difference between input and output. Input means whatever you consume, that is called input. Whatever comes in your mind, that is input. So how you can consume something? By listening, by watching, by listening to someone, or by listening to song and any kinds of activities. So if you are listening podcast, watching movie, try to just watch all these things very consciously. You have to pay your concentration so that you can learn how they are speaking, how they are having a conversation with each other. And whenever you just go to your college, whenever you go to just somewhere else, if you just find someone who is speaking English, just observe all those persons, how they are doing, how they are speaking, and through that try to learn. The 5th is that overcome on your nervous. Somebody, some of you know me English very well. Somebody has very grammatical skill. Somebody has good enough vocabularies. Having said that, they make mistake just because of their nervousness. They don't have enough confidence. They don't want to expose themselves. So try to always to speak. It does not matter, because perfection does not come in one time. Perfection comes by making mistake. Remember, at that point of time when you wrote first time, when you wrote A first time, you made a mistake. And this is all about English. Of course, you deserve to make mistake, and by mistake you can improve yourself. Just whenever you make mistake, just mistakes should not be repeated. Do work upon that and try to learn. The 6th step is writing. You must write 2 or 3 pages each and every day to think in English, to make your brain to think in English. And once your brain is trained, you are going to be a good speaker. So these all tips are very much important. So I hope that you have understood each and everything whatever I have just talked about. So I hope that you have liked this video, and if you really want to have these kinds of videos more, then do like and subscribe this channel so that you never miss any video whenever I upload. We'll meet in another video. Till then, keep learning, stay motivated.